So when it comes to covering Palestine, we've seen journalists get pushed around, arrested, fired, and ridiculed. Even posting about it online is risking a pink slip. So today, we're taking a look at Western journalism and its problem with ethics on Palestine. During the 11-day barrage of Israeli airstrikes on Gaza, a young AP journalist, Emily Wilder, expressed her disappointment with US reporting in a tweet, saying objectivity feels fickle when the media uses words like Israel, but not Palestine, and war, but not occupation. And shortly after, AP fired her. When she asked why, she got no specifics. All they needed to say to end her career almost as soon as it began was that she'd violated their social media policy. Wilder, who is Jewish, said her firing happened less than 48 hours after Stanford College Republicans called her out on Twitter for pro-Palestinian activism as a student. Conservative news sites and Arkansas Senator Tom Cotton had also joined in, criticizing AP for hiring her in the first place. But now that the bubble keeping Americans ignorant on Palestine has burst, the implications of her firing show how risky it can be to speak up for Palestine on social media. We've already seen how hard it is in politics, too. But what does the firing of Ms. Wilder say about the institution that's supposed to expose human rights violations? The media?
It's journalists who are often the first to bring to light human rights violations, such as torture, corruption, discrimination, misuse of power. And if journalists aren't allowed to do their job, other human rights suffer.
Well, Palestinian journalists and activists can't do their jobs. Here's Al Jazeera correspondent Javara Boudiri being arrested in Sheikh Jarrah by what looks like half of the occupation forces. It got so bad that when she asked to get her ID, they broke her hand. They can't even post about their own forced evictions, like Muna and Mohammed Al-Kurd, who have huge followings on social media. An Israeli settler has already moved into their home. Occupation forces have taken over their street. They shared that with the world and got arrested.
If they don't communicate about being forcibly displacement, what should they communicate about?
Getting calls from cousins to see if I am alive. This year is not fireworks that are lighting the sky.
AP can't be blind to these double standards. It has a bureau that is so located in Gaza that Israel bombed it. So when you've literally spent 15 years witnessing the Israeli oppression of millions of Palestinians, Emily Wilder's firing begs the question, why? What's wrong with demanding honest reporting on Palestine when it's so obviously needed? If a Jewish journalist can get fired for implying Western media is biased towards Israel, can any journalist report ethically on Palestine and keep a job in the US by their own standards?
I've come up with a sort of a slogan right now because I'm about frustrated at all of this. So I now say, truthful, not neutral.
That's what more than 100 AP employees questioned in an open letter demanding answers about her firing. But AP stands by its decision. It admitted mishandling the firing and